Here you go, MJ.
Some tea, MJ.
No.
Come on, just take a sip.
I should have been here. I should have been home.
Hey, come on.
I'm sorry. Sorry, Scott.
It's okay, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Don't worry about it.
I want to worry. I want to scream. I want to break things. I want my sister back.
We all do, MJ.
How's our mama?
She's not good. She's always felt like she's missed time with her children, and now this happens.
She missed it forever.
I think she's trying to get it together.
What about Pops? Is he okay?
I just wish he'd open up and let it out. He's holding it in. That's not doing him any good.
Yeah. Well, he's always been like that, you know. Clench your teeth and clench your fists and don't let anybody know that you're hurting. His heart is breaking, MJ. So it's mine. Oh, baby. Myself, I wasn't going to cry today. I think you should. I'm going to. I think we all got some crying to do. I just can't believe it. It's my fault. It's all my fault.
How can you say that, MJ?
Because it's true. No, it isn't. It's my fault Kathleen is dead.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does. Kathleen died because of me.
How?
My wedding, it was stupid. It was a dumb idea.
No.
Who would want to marry me?
Look, I know you've been going through a rough time, MJ.
I should have called it off weeks ago.
Jay, why are you talking like this?
I was weak, and I put it off. And now Kathleen is dead.
Because we were flying in for the wedding? No, MJ.
It shouldn't have been Kathleen. It should have been me. I wish I was dead.
Listen to me.
Kathleen.
It had nothing to do with you.
Kathleen,
MJ.
let me die.
MJ.
Because I can't.
MJ, stop it! Stop it!
Hey, Cass, what do you think you're doing?
Vince, it's all right.
Get your hands off her.
She was hysterical, Pops.
That's
He
right,
had
Vince.
to do it.
I'm so sorry, MJ.
Hey, listen, I'll take over.
I didn't mean to hurt you. You were just losing it there, and I couldn't take it. I need you, MJ. We all need you. You've always been so strong for us. We're counting on you. Cheryl, Mary, Vince, me. We all have to lean on each other to get through this.
Can I get you something? Water?
No. Thank you, Juliet.
You know, Cass is right about us leaning on each other.
We need you, MJ.
We will get through this. Somehow. And then we'll pick up our lives again. Kathleen would want that more than anything. We can make our lives a memorial to her. Because she was the most beautiful, the kindest, the most loving woman.
She was all of that, wasn't she, MJ?
A lot more than that.
Oh, much, much more than that. I just don't have the words, that's all.
You got the words. And you used them. And for that, I thank you. And I don't think anybody could have loved my Katie more. And I thank you for that, too.
It was really a lovely service, Mary.
The priest said some wonderful things. It sounds like he knew her quite well.
Yeah. Since she was born, I mean, they used to tease each other all the time. They had a wild relationship. She wasn't intimidated by anyone. That was our Katie. I mean, she didn't care whether it was a priest or a boss.
Or a father.
Least of all, a father.
Have you seen Rachel in your travels?
Oh, yeah, she told me to tell you that she took Matthew home.
Oh, yes, of course. Thank you.
Oh, Max, I didn't get a chance at the church to thank you.
Oh, that's not necessary, Vince.
Well, you spent so much time with us, doing for us, helping us.
Well, there's one thing that we haven't done. There hasn't been time yet. But when there is time, I'd like to sit down with you and have a talk, the two of us.
I'd like that, too.
I'm available, always available anytime.
I understand that, and I appreciate it.
Friends, ladies and gentlemen, have your attention, please, for just a minute. We are gathered here today not to say goodbye, because that's something we've all done or will do in private. But we're here to celebrate Kathleen's life and the time that she spent with all of us. My time with her was far too short, but I'm here to tell you, it was action-packed. She was really something. That is, if you happen to like the stubborn, hot-tempered, fearless type, like her mother, which I do. Not to mention illogical. I mean, she had the craziest logic. But what was even crazier is I would end up buying into her logic. You know, she would tell me that 2 + 2 were 5. And I would, of course, after the mandatory dispute, finally come around to seeing it her way and say, yeah, 2 and 2 are 5. Where do we go now? And we went. Life with her was a roller coaster, and I never wanted to get off. She was the most exhilarating, most exasperating, most, she was most. And I loved her. No, I didn't love her. I adored her. The end.
Alicia, I'll do as you suggested. That was very eloquent, Cass.
Oh, I don't even know what I said, Mac.
You said what you felt.
It's going to be very difficult to go on without her.
I know it is. I think time will help.
Yes, time.
I think it would also help if you became involved in something.
Involved in what?
Well, work. You're a very fine lawyer.
Oh, I have no desire to open up shop.
Well, my shop is already open.
What, work for you again?
I wasn't that bad a boss.
No, not all that bad. Oh, Mac, you must have a full staff over there, and I understand that Zach is a very able man.
Yes, he's so able, I keep him involved about 24 hours a day. The fact is, Cass, Corey is in a bit of a bind now.
Oh.
Well, I'm being sued. Came out of the blue. Now it's blown out of all proportion. But it's a bona fide emergency, and I really need someone to get in there and work on it.
What does this suit have to do with?
It's libel. See, we ran an article in Bravo on the last election. One of the candidates for the state senate was described as being wide of girth.
Wide of fat.
Well, we said wide of girth.
And was he?
Yes, he's obese.
Well, where's the libel?
Well, he claims that by describing him like that, we made him unattractive to the voters.
Oh, he wasn't elected.
He got less than 1% of the vote. And he didn't lose the election because he was heavy in body. He lost it because he was light in brain.
Well, how much is this suit for?
$10 million.
Ooh.
The cost of his campaign plus punitive damages.
Well, any judge worth his salt is going to throw this case right out of court.
But our heavy friend is also extremely wealthy. And it's rumored he's not above buying members of the court, including judges. I really need a man who can move around the court. He's got a humor, charm, sway a jury, as well as the judge, who may well be in the pocket of the plaintiff. I think you're the man, Cass.
No, I'm very flattered, Mac, but I don't think so.
Well, looks like I'll have to put the squeeze on you. You owe me, Winthrop. Now, for example, I can recall several poker games that you walked out of considerably wealthier.
You and that inside straight. How many times did I have to tell you not to draw to it?
Well, you didn't tell me enough. Now I'm giving you a chance to work for your ill-gotten gains. I'm appealing to your sense of honor. Will you take the case? Come on, Cass. Come on, say you'll do it for me.
Did you tell Pops about me?
Of course not.
He has to know, Mama.
This is not the time.
I have to tell him.
Not now.
Soon.
MJ, he's grieving. Don't give him any more pain. If you love him, don't you hurt him any more than
What do you mean, if I love him, Mama? I've loved him my whole life. I love him a lot more than you know.
Then protect him from this. For now.
I made up my mind that I'm going to start my life over again. And in order to do that, I've got to be honest. I'm going to have to tell everybody. Because if I don't, the people who do know are going to be running around behind me my whole life.
Oh, excuse me.
It's okay, Chad. I was just gonna leave.
I'm really sorry about what happened, Mrs. McKinnon.
Thank you. MJ, think about your father. Take care of him.
I was so worried about you.
I'm okay.
Boy, what you came home to here.
I'd give anything to have her back.
Let me hold you.
I can't do this. Anyway, you've got somebody else now.
I do not.
You've got Sarah.
There's nothing serious between Sarah and I. She's just a kid. Nothing more than friends.
Doesn't really matter.
MJ, you need me now.
No. My family needs me, and I've got to be here for them.
Then what about you? Why don't you give yourself a break?
Chad, I can't make the same mistakes twice. I'm gonna be the daughter that my family deserves. Starting today.